Have you ever had a moment where you've been using nail polish and you spill some and you panic? You grab paper towel or you grab something to wipe it off and you smeared it everywhere. I'm going to show you a hack how to clean up this nail polish and leave nothing behind. Grab some white sugar and sprinkle it right on that nail polish while it's still wet. Let it sit for about a minute to start to soak up into that sugar. And then just take your finger and just kind of push that sugar around. And as you do, the nail polish is going to soak into the sugar. It's not going to stick to your table. And when you're all finished, your table is going to be nice and clean. And you won't even know that you've spilt nail polish on the table. Scoop it all up, put it in a scrap piece of paper, throw it in the garbage, and you have averted a nail polish disaster. Ever struggle with those stubborn price tags that just won't come off? Let me show you an easy hack. Take a piece of packing tape and press it down firmly over that price tag, making sure it's really stuck. Now grab your hairdryer, set it to high, and heat up that tape for a few seconds until it's warm to touch. This took me about 30 seconds. Then just peel it away, and look at that, the tag comes right off, no sticky mess left behind. Try this next time you're battling with a price tag and save yourself the hassle. Frustrated with your acrylic paint being too sheer and needing multiple coats to get the coverage that you want? This simple hack gives your colors a major boost. Add a pinch of baking soda to your acrylic paint and mix it thoroughly. The baking soda works like magic by absorbing some of that moisture, making the paint thicker and more opaque. Not only does this help achieve bold, vibrant colors, but it also saves your time and effort by reducing the need for layer after layer. Whether you're painting on canvas, wood, or paper, this trick or hack is a game changer for your next project. If you're getting tired of your jar lids stuck, especially with products like Mod Podge or glue bottles, here's a quick hack. First, clean off any glue residue from the lid and the rim, and then apply a small amount of Vaseline to the outside rim of the jar. Screw the lid back on, and now your lid will open easily every time without the glue sticking. This is a simple trick, works like a charm, and keeps your jars hassle-free. Egg cartons are seriously one of the most underrated things to upcycle, and this is a great hack. You can cut them up and use the sections to organize tiny things like beads or buttons or even earrings. They're also great for starting seedlings. Break them down to make your own homemade paper or turning them into cute little storage containers. One of my favorite hacks is using them as a paint palette. Just squeeze your paint into the cup and clean up is a breeze. So before you toss that empty carton, think of all the cool ways that you can give it a second life. Have you ever put tape on paper and then regretted it? Don't worry, you don't have to waste your paper. If you've got packing tape stuck where you don't want it, here's a simple trick to remove it without damage. Just grab both sides of the tape, pull really tightly, and it'll lift right off without tearing the paper underneath. Now you can reuse your paper for another project instead of tossing it out. It's such a simple but fantastic hack, and you need to give it a try. Want an easier way to clean your paintbrushes? Try this simple hack. Grab an old coffee mug and place a sponge in the bottom. Cut it to fit if needed. Just add some water, do your painting, and when you're done, swish your brush against the sponge. It helps remove all the paint and those little bits, leaving your perfectly clean brush ready for your next project. I keep all my acrylic paints in bins, and let's be honest, when they're all packed together, it can be really tough to tell which color is which. Here's a super easy hack to fix that. Just grab a paintbrush, dip the end into the paint, and put a small dab right in the lid. Screw the lid back on tightly, pop it back in the bin, and boom, now you can quickly spot the color you need at a glance. No more digging around, and just grab your paint and get crafting. I found this little candlestick mirror at the thrift store, and my taper candle wouldn't fit in. I'm going to show you a hack how we can make this fit nice and snug, and we can burn it in our frame. You're going to get a vegetable peeler, and you're just going to peel away as much wax as you need to so it's going to fit snug in that holder. Give it a little twist so it's nice and tight in there, and then you can hang it on your wall and you can enjoy your taper candles where the base is just a little bit too big to fit into those little holders. This is a great hack. Give it a try. Did you know a simple paper clip can help you make perfect circles for your crafting projects? Just place a pencil in one end, another in the other, and start drawing your circles. It's an easy, genius hack you'll wish you knew sooner. Painting a picture frame, here's a quick trick to get clean, crisp corners. First, place the painter's tape over the glass, making sure it overlaps the frame. Do the first corner and then get a piece of painter's tape and do the second corner and overlap it on that corner. Then take a sharp X-Acto knife and carefully trim right along that corner. Peel away the extra tape and look at that perfect crisp corner that's ready to paint. No messy edges, just pro-level results. Try this on your next project. This is a great hack that I know you're going to want to do as soon as you see this video. Grab your furniture floor protectors and some essential oil. Put some drops on the protector and then head to maybe the bathroom. Flip open your garbage can, stick it to the top of the lid. It's going to smell wonderful in your bathroom. You can also do this in your closets, in your dresser drawers. So many possibilities. Have a candle with all this wasted wax on the sides? It's usually because it wasn't burned properly at first. I'll show you a quick fix to save it. Grab some tin foil and wrap it around the outside of the candle, making sure that it overlaps that top edge just a little. This helps trap the heat inside and melts the wax evenly across the surface. Light the candle and let it burn with the tin foil on for about an hour, depending on the size of your candle. As it burns, the trapped heat will melt that extra wax down, leveling it out and making the candle usable again. And that's it, no wasted wax, and your candle is good as new. Try this hack next time and save your candles from the trash. Did you know that the little dot on your spray paint can isn't just for looks? It's actually there to help you get the best spray possible. Inside the can, there's a little tube that pulls the paint up, and when you align the nozzle with the dot, it's going to ensure you have a smooth, even spray, and it even helps prevent splatters. So next time, try this hack. Line up that nozzle for a pro finish. I have this picture frame and I want to hang it up, but it doesn't have a hanger on the top. I'm going to show you a hack how you can do this really quickly. We're going to grab a zip tie. We're going to loosely attach it together and loop it through the back of the frame stand, cut off the top, and if the stand is not laying flat, you can use a little bit of masking tape or painter's tape to hold it down. It's a quick and easy way to hang a photo frame on the wall without having a hanger on the back. Simple and easy. Of your crafting string getting tangled and making a mess, I'm going to show you a super hack, and it's an easy way to keep it neat and organized using a mason jar. First, grab a mason jar and remove that metal insert from the lid, and then take a piece of fabric and cut it to fit the inside of the ring, making sure that it's nice and snug. Next, cut a small hole in the center of the fabric. This will act as the perfect guide for your string. Now, place your string inside the jar, feed the end through the hole, and screw the lid back on tightly. And just like that, you have a tidy, mess-free string dispenser. No more unraveled string rolling all over your craft table. Just pull out what you need and keep crafting without any of the clutter. Having a hard time threading a needle and you just can't see the eye of it? I got a hack for you. Grab a scrap piece of paper, cut it in a diamond, and then fold it in half into a triangle. Lay the thread down along the bottom crease. Then grab your needle and you're going to take the point of that triangle and put it through the eye of the needle. Once you have it through, tear off a little tiny bit of that paper. The thread is going to be right there, and you have threaded your needle that easy with a little tiny piece of scrap paper. Here's a clever hack to turn a mason jar into a pouring container using a milk jug. We're going to open up the top of the milk container, and then we're going to cut off the bottom so it's easier to work with. And now we're going to cut off that panel that has the screw top. Now we're going to take the sealer off the top of that mason jar, and we're going to trace a circle around the center of that cap on the milk container. Get a sharp pair of scissors and cut out that circle that we just created. Pop it inside the mason jar ring, screw it onto the jar, and now you've got a built-in spout. This makes it super easy to pour small craft supplies like beads or buttons without the mess. It's also great for the kitchen. You can use it for chocolate chips or cereal or rice, anything you want to store and pour easily. Give this a try. It's simple, useful, and it's a great way to upcycle.